Good morning, McFly subscribers. So I'm out here on the Animas and I'm going to go try and fish it again. As you guys know, I always have trouble on this river. Well, the problem is I always fish it when it's kind of fast water, kind of high water. Right now it's down to in the 300 range for flow, and I can see all the rocks exposed and it looks really nice. So now is going to be nymphing time. I actually brought I'm starting off with a dry dropper. So I've got a beadhead pheasant tail on there, flashback, okay, and I've got a hopper, okay. But the river looks really nice. Let's see if I can't try a few spots. Right up here under this bridge looks really nice. I'll try there first and then start moving around.
When I got back and looked at the footage, I saw this little bird just hanging out. It was a beautiful morning with lots of wildlife out and about. In fact, I saw a snake later in the day as well. Well, I tried casting here a few times, but no luck. I did have to clean off my line multiple times though, due to so much moss. So I decided to move.
You know, it's a little cold this morning. I forgot to bring a jacket with me. I didn't think about it. I was checking the weather and it said today should be 78. But that's not in the morning. I'm gonna run back and get my sunglasses.
After getting my sunglasses, I moved further downstream and saw a few fish rising. However, they didn't seem to want my grasshopper, and they were rather small. Really active little guys though. Check out this jumper. Yeah, quick release. There was a lot of moss at this spot as well, and nothing but small fish. And more moss.
Well, there's a lot of moss, guys. It's like every 3 casts I have to clean off the flies. It's a little annoying, but I'm gonna keep walking downriver.
Hey, another little guy.
Alright guys, well, I've been fishing for about 3 hours and I haven't had a single good sized fish. Bunch of little guys though.
Seriously, like 12 of those small little rainbows.
However, I switched to a different hopper. This one's a little smaller and I actually did have 2 hits on the top. They were by littler ones, maybe 2 inches longer than the ones I've been catching. And then I switched to a caddis right here. But I am now about where, if you remember that float trip I took with fresh salt fishing, where we stopped on the float trip to be able to fish, you know, right offshore.
This is what the water looked like during the float trip. Much different than today.
And this looks really good now that the water has dropped. It looks even better. So I'm gonna put you guys down. I've only been doing GoPro for a while just because I'm moving from spot to spot, but along here I think I can spend a little more time at each hole because they look really good, even better than some of the ones I've been hitting.
Boy, these little guys like to jump. And more moss. even more moss. Oh, this is getting annoying. Just small guys all day long. At least they're pretty. That's enough. Time to move. I continue fishing many spots down the river, and all have the same issues with small fish and lots of moss.
So here's the deal, guys. I have fished up and down this river, and it's been nothing but small, tiny little fish. I'm done nymphing for now. And I'm gonna throw on a streamer. A small one. I'm not gonna throw on a really big streamer. A small slump buster, I think. I'll probably use. Maybe brown. Good color for here. And I'm done. I'm done with the dry dropper. I'm gonna use 4X fluorocarbon. I'm doing a blood knot. There's so much moss here. I need this knot to be as small as possible. And the blood knot is. Doesn't mean I'm not gonna get any moss on it, but it will help. Brown. What I'm thinking is there's a lot of little guys in the river. Really small fish. So if I can mimic some of those small fish, I guarantee you some of the big boys are hitting on them. In fact, I know they are. I saw one really good size, and he didn't even look at my hopper or my nymph, but he was chasing the little guys. So, and I don't know if you guys remember, but the slump buster is a fly that has kind of brought me some luck on bad days. I mean, it's aptly named slump buster, you know, for busting those slumps when you're not catching fish. Anyway, I'm gonna get back out there.
Well, the streamer wasn't immune to the massive amount of moss. I wasn't getting any more little fish, but it seemed like I couldn't find any large fish either. And with all the moss, I decided to call it quits after an hour of fishing. While I did catch lots of fish today, probably upwards of 20, they were all really small, and really no fun on this 5-weight rod. Hey, here's that snake I said I saw earlier in the video. So at least it was a beautiful day with lots of wildlife. Thanks for watching. If you like this sort of thing, please subscribe. Check out the description section for more info about the day, and a list of gear and flies I used. I will see you on the next video. Now you go catch some fish.